For instance, I look at how Ukrainian women writers, these three writers that I mentioned, and plot their novels. Meaning, how do they construct the plot? How do they look at the roles of women in the nation? And they often work against stereotypes about that. And one common stereotype is that in prose work written by male authors, women characters are often used to symbolize the nation. So they become these symbolic figures larger than themselves in some way, to symbolize either the suffering of the nation or the sanctity of the nation or something like that. Well, the women writers that I look at don't do that. They actually perform the opposite move. They go from the national story to this micro level of individual women's lives. And they rarely treat individual women characters in this mythological light. They just give them the voice, they describe their life stories in great detail, and by doing that, they ascribe value to these common lives and assert this value. So their approach is interesting. It's very different from a lot of the writing about the nation that we see from the previous decades. And it's fascinating to be tracing this also on the level of the literary form, not just the level of ideas.